It was an emotional night last night in Mexico City as Limp Bizkit took the stage for the first time, just weeks after the heartbreaking loss of their legendary bassist Sam Rivers. The band embraced on stage, and they also played a beautiful tribute video to him for all of the fans in attendance. This on their kickoff night of their Loserville tour, taking place all throughout Latin America. Now, we also heard from John Otto, who shared a heartbreaking message about his bond with Sam Rivers, really driving home just how much he meant to him and the rest of his band. And as Limp Bizkit took the stage for the first time since the heartbreaking loss of their legendary bassist Sam Rivers, they turned their return into an emotional tribute just weeks after his passing. The band played the opening night in Mexico City of their Loserville Gringo Papi Tour 2025, and it's the first time Limp Bizkit have walked on stage without the guy who helped start the whole thing back in 1994. Now, fans were also waiting to see who would step up and be able to stand in for such a giant on bass, and at the show they had Kid Knot, or Richie Buxton. He's a songwriter and producer who works with one of the tour's openers. And of course, he's playing a vital role on stage, not trying to imitate Sam, not trying to grab the spotlight. He's just there to hold down the low end for the band so that they can get through these difficult shows. But the real moment of the night was that powerful tribute. At one point in the set, the band turns their back to the crowd, and up on the big screen, an emotional video starts rolling. It showed clips of Sam Rivers over the years on stage with his beloved bandmates, the whole band standing there watching along with the fans, no speeches, just letting that tribute speak for itself. And then the words hit on the screen. As you can see, it says, "Sam Rivers, our brother forever." A moment later, it changes to say, "Sam Rivers, we love you forever." Now, as that fades out, you can see the surviving members, Fred Durst, Wes Borland, John Otto, and DJ Lethal, all embracing on stage. They've been through so much over the last several weeks, and it really says a lot about them to show up and honor these commitments and get back on stage. And I imagine that's exactly what Sam would want them to do. And they put on an amazing show. Again, had to be a really tough night for them, not just for the band, but for the crew that have known him as well for so many years. I do know that it's not just the band. They have a very tight-knit crew, guys that go back with them for many decades. And my heart breaks for everyone involved in that band and their extended family, and the toughness that they showed to be able to show up for these performances really says a lot about them, and one of the many reasons why we love Limp Bizkit. Now, before they even stepped on stage in Mexico City, drummer John Otto set the tone online with a heartbreaking statement. He wrote, quote, "Today is going to be tough, a first I never wanted to experience, especially not now. You've been there for so many major firsts in my life. Some of my earliest memories were made with you. We grew up together, laughed together, realized our dreams together, and traveled the world together. You've always been there, the godfather to my girls, my best friend, my brother. There will never be another you. We're going to honor the life you lived and the love you spread with every show we play. You'll always be with us. Thank you to our fans for all the messages of support and tributes to Sam. It means the world to us. This one's for you, Sammy." A beautiful message there from John Otto. Of course, Sam co-founded Limp Bizkit with Fred Durst in Jacksonville back in 1994. If you listen to those early records, $3 Bill, Y'all, Significant Other, Chocolate Starfish, the bass isn't just in the background. Sam's lines are the glue between Wes Borland's experimental guitar work and the hip-hop grooves that we know and love from Limp Bizkit. He was an integral part of the band and a signature part in their sound. Of course, the band called him our heartbeat in their statement after he passed. He wasn't just their bassist, he was pure magic and the pulse beneath every song, the calm in the chaos, the soul in the sound. They also called him a once-in-a-lifetime kind of human and a true legend of legends. The band, of course, promised that his spirit would live on in every groove and every memory, just as they're doing now on the Loserville tour in Latin America. My heart goes out to the band as they push on with this tour, paying tribute to their brother night after night, and I know he's with them in spirit again. I'm sending my thoughts and prayers out to this band, one of my all-time favorites, Limp Bizkit. Strongly recommend seeing this band live if you're able to on this Latin America tour. That's your latest update here from Rockfeed. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for the latest news and updates.